ASMR podcast is the name. To introduce ourselves, we're gonna smack our lips for you. And next to me is, and across from me I have, and diagonally to the left is. Thank you for introducing yourselves. So, what would you boys like to talk about today?
I would like to talk about my light lemony loins. They smell of lemon pledge.
Lemon loins. Grayson, or sorry, not Grayson. What do you think about that? Lemon loins.
Lemon loins. Sounds like a cake, but like a disgusting meat. Like, I don't know.
Hey, I don't mess with that. You need to smack your lips more.
Okay, maybe like something from the deli. Yeah, I know, like when a black person eats chicken and kind of suck the grease off the old lip.
Alright, guys. I think we should all give our best sound effect. So, does anybody have a good sound effect they'd like to share? Hey, what about that crinkly piece of paper next to you? Could you crinkle that for us?
Oh, that's a nice crinkle.
And also, I took off what is this, a pop filter?
Yeah.
I took it off, so now you can listen to it being the opposite of what it was made for.
Now we're gonna replace our pop filters.
No, we're not. This is an ASMR podcast. If you put your pop filter on, you are stupid.
Oh, well, I can't be stupid.
Donnie.
Come on. Excuse me. I apologize.
Yo! Today we're talking about parodies.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. All right. That was pretty
Should we actually talk about parodies?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was a good intro.
That was a good intro.
Thank you for that. That was a great idea.
That was cool.
So I think we should start with like.
Oh, wait,
Well,
hold
of
on.
course, we
We're
started with
replacing our
YouTube
pop
video.
filters first.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
put
your
your
pop
pop
filter
filter back on.
I hate
That was great.
All right, so we're gonna start off. I think a good point would be song parodies. They're some of the most popular parodies of all time,
They're straight fire.
except for movies because people actually pay to watch movies.
Yeah,
You
I mean
don't
you pay to listen to music sometimes.
Yeah, but not on YouTube.
But like,
parodies.
okay, so what's the best parody song then? What do you think?
So there's y'all know Call Me Maybe.
Yeah,
There's a parody by Timothy DeLaGhetto.
what's
And,
it called?
I think it's just called Call Me Maybe parody, which is good because the lyrics.
Wait, what was that? Bust Down Tatiana
Oh,
remix. Bust Down what?
Chichiana.
Bust Down Chichiana.
Chichiana
There you
from
go. There's
Dragon,
one.
Dragon Ball.
Or I don't know. Are we actually talking about parodies?
I don't know. We could talk about whatever, but like, I think a good point to start would be this one. Like most parodies you see is like Rihanna,
Yeah,
because Rihanna's easy to make fun of.
that's true.
Because she's very popular.
Forehead. Oh wait. Oh.
No.
We're talking about her music. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm a living parody of her forehead.
Flame.
My chest kind of hurts.
You okay, bud?
Too much ASMR?
Yeah. Kind of. It came from my soul, so it kind of hurt a lot.
Took some of your soul.
You're ginger. What soul? Or are you finally feeling the emptiness?
They don't know that.
They knew now.
Oh yeah.
The audience doesn't know.
Well, according to the audience, this is just me in my closet as Grayson
Oh.
making up all these different voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a lack of audience that we have. Maybe I just listen to myself
Oof. Are you all
in
the
a
views?
closet. I'm all of my subscribers.
I am all of the views.
and I'm all the hosts.
stick.
The stick of doom.
Truth.
Anyway,
Well, that's a game that's copyrighted. We can't say that.
Oh.
Personally, I feel like-
that's probably the most offensive thing we've said on the podcast. Then, the one thing to get us down is like
Copyright.
saying that. That'd be pretty epic.
no, but
Should we do sound effects?
Oof. We could. I think we should talk about sound effects. Wait, hold up. Do you think they could replicate the sound of like the bamboo, where it's like
Oh yeah,
dum?
the anime noise. Be like, no, that was definitely not it. I don't know.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Nice sound
bless you.
effect.
No one asked you to do that.
I mean, no one actually did that. It was just a sound effect.
That was a sound effect
Sound effect.
We just made it up.
Sound effect.
on my soundboard in my closet.
We need a
here.
soundboard.
That was pretty nice.
That was kind of We should have done that without the pop filters when we were still on ASMR.
ASMR.
Yeah, I can take it off if you guys want me to.
Mode. You just had a stroke mid-sentence. All right, this is so disorganized.
Yeah, it seems
what are
like-
we
it seems
actually
like
talking about?
Whatever we want. Whatever we want. But
Okay.
it seems like,
Wait,
it
wait,
seems like
let's have a
discussion.
Y'all ready for this?
It's-
Wait, hold up. You ready for this? Ready for this?
Someone had a didgeridoo. Bro, he's farting into his hand.
I'm a duck.
What a beautiful goose.
So I forgot what I was gonna say,
We're
but
talking about ASMR.
oh yeah, I think ASMR drained us for that little bit because we were disorganized and all of us sounded
Yeah.
tired, asleep.
Well, have y'all ever actually been ASMR'd?
No.
Yeah, like wait, ASMR,
where it like makes like you know how they say like your brain tingles.
No.
no.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
The
You've
entire
never been
concept of-
ASMR'd?
The entire
No.
concept of ASMR to me is actually stupid.
It makes. I'm
a
not
good
even
meme.
kidding. ASMR makes you like your whole body cringe, and then you start to like shiver.
I don't get it.
You know, like
You know
the
what makes
thing
me
where
shiver?
people take like your fingers and they'll like put it on your knee and then like spread them out all over your knee, and then it makes
Yeah.
you like.
I think
"Ugh."
I get the sensation.
That's
but
what it's
I mean,
like.
I
Okay,
don't know. For
like,
ASMR, I don't think that.
You know what
would
always
happen.
triggers that for me? When I'm getting a haircut and they get to like the back of my neck.
Yeah, that's the feeling. That's
That-
the feeling, but it's with noise. It's only happened to me like 3 times, but like, it's weird.
You ever look at the sun and get that visual ASMR going on?
Yeah, like
those,
I
those
think
little-
that's called the
squigglies?
burning of your retina.
Did you know that those are called well, no. Okay, the audience too. Everybody rub your eyes. So like close your eyes and like rub them.
Ouch.
So you see those little lights you see? Those are called phosphenes. The more you know.
Ooh.
Why do
And
you
we
know
need
that?
we need a
I
soundboard
thought
that
those were
says
called
like
squiggly dudes.
the more you know.
Yeah, but that's copyrighted as well.
Da, da, da.
that's made by PBS.
Never mind.
The more you know. Ah.
Let me in.
That's pretty good sound effect. Memes have sound effects.
Memes. So okay, we can talk about that too. So like, what is the most recognizable aspect of a meme? The visuals or the sound? Because I can think of
Let
a lot of
me
memes
in.
that are just
Let
exactly
me in.
like that's sound or like
The Pikachu meme.
that's
visual.
Visual.
Like if you put that picture of like Obama
Exactly.
that has like the red tint, you know it says.
Oh, the then perish meme?
Yeah,
Then
you know
perish.
it says then perish. You don't need the words. It's kind of like free real estate, dude. Too.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, you actually you actually don't need the visual there. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make auditorial memes and
Okay. So that we can just like repeat them.
over
And
and
once we
over
finish
for
that,
the
we'll
rest.
get back to the ocean.
And that's a pretty good one. You know,
That's pretty.
works
epic.
3/5 of the time.
God juice works 100% of the time.
Yes. Just remember,
Wow,
keep your
those are
daily
like
dose
the
of Coke.
3 main jokes we have. Well, our 3 only jokes we have on this podcast. We're
That's
pretty
epic.
great.
Oh, we have
also,
many more
Well, we
off-
have one. It's about Venezuelan people.
Well, I've never heard of that before.
Me
And
neither.
You won't.
I've never ever heard that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
Right,
must be
Caleb,
dreaming.
You must be
South of the
dreaming.
border,
I want to go south of the border
I wanna
after
go south of
graduation.
Grayson's border.
somewhere over the rainbow. What?
What was that?
Okay, in case that wasn't heard in the mic, so Grayson's
Something
phone
galloping
just-
noise.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Grayson's
You
phone
can
just.
make it with that.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so we're gonna try to mimic the noise that Grayson's phone was just making.
I'll supplement. So what was that? Care to tell us?
It was an ad
Oh,
on YouTube. YouTube
like-
opened up on my phone and started playing.
maybe they're ghosts.
Maybe they wanted to contribute to the podcast.
Yeah, they wanted to play sound effects.
Wait, hold
for
up.
us
What
to talk
episode?
about.
What?
Ghosts of Florida, Ghosts of Georgia,
Goes to Miami.
Ghosts of Miami,
Are you high?
Ghosts of.
Vector Ultra.
You're the only
Pro
Mississippi.
Hardcore game bonus.
Is that what it was?
Nick Pro.
That's what I was trying to.
Nick
Never
Pro.
mind. Y'all are lame.
Pro.
What are y'all talking about over there?
We're talking about Nick Pro.
Yeah, Nick Pro.
Who's Nick
and
Pro?
Parkour.
It opened a parkour video.
Nice. Nice.
Well, we actually have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
This is what it's like at the end of a podcast. The downfall.
So like at the beginning of the podcast we tried like this super structured like gotta stay on topic about something, and then in the middle we kind of had this golden era where it was like kind of a mix between like the topic and then like whatever, and now we're just at the point where it's like
Memes.
memes and ASMR and
I think it's because
Let
we're
me
struggling
in.
with our mental
Let me
state.
in.
Yeah, our mental state is definitely struggling right now because
Only 2 weeks to go.
yeah,
Can you
2
pick
weeks
up
of
on
high
this
school
from
and
all the way over
exams.
here? Let's
talk from a distance. What would happen?
Hello and welcome to the podcast. Can you hear us from this distance?
Don't turn up the volume.
It's called the PULP.
If you turn up
Get
the
it
volume,
right.
I'm gonna sprint towards the mic and scream.
Okay, don't turn up the volume. Just tell us if we need to be louder.
Scream.
Okay, so
You need to be louder.
do you need us to be louder? Like, there's like a chopper in this room.
Yeah, there's a helicopter. I can't hear you. Come on.
It's landing.
What is even?
What has
going
become of this? I feel like this is like some existentialist painting where like slowly it starts out as like this great art form with like super anatomically correct like creatures and like all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it just like devolves into like childish scribbles.
Need some milk.
He needs some milk.
But guess what? It's still considered art.
Yes.
So,
Gas down.
Hold on.
7.
Okay. All right. So now we just need to let's just have a discussion of art.
We have changed topics like so many times.
Art is a fallacy.
True.
art is whatever you want it
I
to
could
be.
vomit on a piece of paper, submit it to a museum, and boom, art.
I would call it art because that would have a very visceral effect on me. Because like, I'm kind of scared of throwing up.
then you would throw
even
up.
me saying I'm scared of throwing up. Now all I'm gonna think about is throwing up, and I'm just gonna be.
What about art made of
Hide the
smells?
kids, hide your wife.
Art made of smells.
Yeah.
Could there be an olfactory podcast? It's just smells.
Just smell. Oh God. So the different emotions you get from from smells.
Wait.
Like fish?
What is it called to be smell deaf
Smell deaf.
or smell blind?
Smell.
What's that called?
Smell blind.
Smell dead.
Smell deaf. You can't hear with your nose anymore.
Nosent.
No. Nosent.
Nose intolerant.
Smell it.
Smell intolerant.
Sniff aren't.
Is that wait, could I put that on my resume as a skill?
That you're a sniffer?
Insnifferent. Insnifferent.
What's it called?
Anosmia.
Anosmia?
Hey.
Anosmia. Yeah.
Anosmia. Anosmia. Anosmia of the mouth is
Oh, yeah. What's non-tasting? What's that?
that's called a sad life.
That
I
was
said
very
like-
sad.
Yeah, because I enjoy eating.
It's
a
a
lot
hard
of food.
knock life for us.
Who's calling me?
Wow, this is really chaos.
Yeah. Y'all remember when it used to be like this?
Ooh, this might be a college. I'm gonna step away.
What? What?
It used to-
I'm on the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the
Hey.
podcast.
I
Grayson
quit.
voice number 5.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Any moment.
Also-
any
also,
opening
if
on the podcast, I'll take it.
If you want to know how I talk at multiple voices at once, I'm giving a tip video coming up soon. Just look out for it. I'll tell you how to do ventriloquism.
And I'll tell you how to do
this voice.
It's going to be called the 20 voices all at the same time of Grayson, and it's just screaming.
Yeah, one of them is this. And one of them is Onichan.
Wow.
This podcast has really gone to garbage. Actually, this is either garbage or it's like gemstones. Like
Gemstones.
This is
It's
either.
a coal or a diamond.
What is it?
Excuse you.
I mean, if you
One
think
more
about
time.
it, think about all those diamonds just sitting on store shelves that aren't being used. I mean, are they really worth anything if they're there?
Dysphagia.
Dysphagia?
Sniffusia.
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 It's the fusion.
All right. So let's. If anybody's actually listening to this and has gotten this.
Diffusion. It's church outside.
Oh.
Time to end the podcast.
Yes.
If y'all have actually gotten this far, drop a comment saying your favorite color. We all
And
wanna-
also, please give a reason for why you listened this long.
No, okay, seriously. If you have listened this far and you are not one of us, just like let us know what's going on, bro. Like we can get you a therapist.
Yeah, what happened? What happened in
We
your
can
life
get
to get
you
you to
help.
this point?
All right, thanks for listening.
Okay, bye.
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 Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Adios.